And Rooster Teeth continues to dig their own graves as, yet again, they thought it'd be smart to try to virtue signal. Yeah, they got called out on their hypocrisy. That went well, didn't it, Rooster Teeth? Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So, Rooster Teeth, yet again, they come out with this statement out of nowhere. It's as if they're hiding something, because why would this statement just come out of nowhere? Rooster Teeth stated this. This is your regular reminder that we happily, proudly stand for social justice. We have no tolerance for isms or bad things of any kind. If you're not with us, this isn't an airport. No need to announce your departure. You know, funny thing is that people called Rooster Teeth out for their hypocrisy, and it was absolutely hilarious. And here's the thing, if you notice, they hid some comments. Wonder why, Rooster Teeth? Wonder why you do that. Is it because you might be a bunch of cowards and you're afraid of people calling you out on the truth? Well, let's take a look at some of those. Because Rooster Teeth, you seem to not realize people can look at those still, by the way. So, this person stated, didn't your vice president beat the crap out of his wife, hold a gun against her head, and then say if he was going to end her, he'd use his hands, at which point he strangled her until she lost consciousness last year? Well, how did Rooster Teeth respond to that? Well, of course, they didn't say anything. They didn't even fire them until, obviously, the public found out. And that was like 3 days after the incident, and they kept quiet. They didn't even make an announcement. And so this person goes, was it something I said? And if you notice, Rooster Teeth has blocked this person. They have blocked them for calling them out on their hypocrisy. Now, why would you do that, Rooster Teeth? You know, if this wasn't real, right? You know, you say you stand for social justice, you stand for women, right? Well, then why would you have let that vice president do what he did? Oh, that's right, because he paid your paychecks. It was on your side. And that's how it works with Rooster Teeth. As long as you believe the same politics as they do, oh, you're fine, you're safe, you're good. But if you are out of line with them, oh, you better believe they'll kick you to the curb. You know, they'll do it real fast, too. More people that they tried to silence here. One person stated, dead company trying its hardest to stay relevant. Come up with something original like you used to. No brains or creativity since Geoff and Bernie left the scene. Yeah, they lost creativity even before Bernie left. That's true. AT&T needs to fire whoever this mean girl reject of a community manager because this implies your own audience are bigots. Oh, people were roasted on hard. What prompted this? They needed their daily clout. Oh yeah, exactly. That's what Rooster Teeth does. They need that clout. You know, instead of it being about money, they need the clout, you know, because that's what's really important to them. So one person goes, did something happen? Another one goes, maybe. We will probably find out soon. Most virtue signals are warning lights for possible leaked scandals. Exactly. Let me just tell everybody a little something. Just stay on the lookout, because there might be something coming soon in terms of Rooster Teeth. Keep your eyes peeled. And just keep in mind, when stuff like this happens, whenever a company does this, typically a very terrible scandal is about to raise its ugly head. So, just, you know, keep that in mind anytime a company does this. Another person goes, well, it shows an NPC going down. And then another person goes, as a minority, I have to say, delete this. This person, that's great. Oh, people were blasting him. I love this one. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. And another person just slams him by having the virtue signal. I mean, you know, that's exactly what's going on here. And here's a really good statement from just some guy. Shout out to him. He stated this. If you keep bending over like that, people might mistake your ass for your head. Very true. And if there's one thing within recent years that Rooster Teeth has definitely had a bad syndrome of, was jackass syndrome. And you can definitely tell because it continues to go on. They continue to do that stupid stuff. And, you know, if you take a look at their channel is not doing well at all. If you look, their subscriber ratio is down, their viewership is down. You know, Rooster Teeth is losing subscribers. It is not looking good for them. They are falling apart at the helm. You can see this. This ship is continuing to sink. And I'm telling you right now, it's only going to get worse. They already canceled themselves. I mean, look at this. On average, this is like, 4,600 weekly averages of subscribers they're losing. Last 90 days, 20,000 subs. I mean, they keep falling apart. And, they like to virtue signal. Well, hey, you know what? Hey, Rooster Teeth, let me call you out on your hypocrisy real fast. So, one thing, as stated, we already know about the vice president. Big thing about him was, he did terrible things to his wife. Of course, he was obviously caught on it. But until the public knew about this, Rooster Teeth kept quiet and didn't say a word. So much for standing up for women, huh, Rooster Teeth? Yeah, whenever you were employing a man who was abusing his wife, and then you let it continue because he was paying your paychecks. Yeah, until public backlash happened, they kept him in that company, and then that's when they fired him without even a public statement, by the way. Goes to show how scummy this company was, and they were just trying to push that under the rug. This is a scummy company. They're terrible. And then, of course, everything with Mika Burton came out whenever she started talking about how the company was why she left because of the wrath that was going on in the company. And then, of course, a bunch of the employees came out. They were freaking out, and they were like, well, we should have been there for you. And, well, if you look back at Rooster Teeth and some of their employees, they have a history of bigotry. For example, Miles Luna, who can never keep his mouth shut over anything, he has stated some very, very terrible things, some very, very terrible words that he definitely shouldn't have said. And then, of course, he's also somebody who's gone after anime multiple times. I want to also bring that up. He's attacked Japan and anime on multiple occasions. Obviously, one of them being Konosuba, because he didn't agree with Konosuba on certain things. Also, he went after the Gate Season 2 outro, stating that he said it was military propaganda. Yeah, he thought this was Japanese military propaganda. Are you kidding me, Miles? Are you that delusional? And then also, he made another bigoted statement against Japan when he said this: Carrie Shawcross has been sick. Getting back to writing today. Need to raise energy. Decided to speak in racist Japanese accents. Hashtag it works. Shows you how awful Miles is. As well as Rooster Teeth. They are people who hire people like this. These are the people they have working for them. And I know some people will say, well, some of these statements were a few years ago. People can change. And yes, people can change. You're right. But in February of this year, keep in mind, Miles also stated this. Miles admitted that maybe being 22 years old and having two white men did not help with writing a complicated race storyline when RWBY began. It was probably overly ambitious. This goes to show you how awful of a person and how bigoted Miles Luna is. And that Rooster Teeth has people like this. This is the hypocrisy right here of Rooster Teeth. This is their hypocrisy. And, Miles, we also can't forget more of the hypocrisy of him, because he actually says that he stands for women, right? Whenever he went and called Tifa Lockhart, who is very popular and very well known amongst many people within pop culture even, he stated that she was a lady of the night. That her outfit made her a lady of the night. And then, of course, he deleted these tweets and backpedaled. Keep that in mind. And here's more hypocrisy right here, because he is one of the people who actually does agree to the designs of characters. Yang, who was created by Monty Ohm, his so-called friend, right? Yeah, well, she was based off Tifa. So by calling Tifa herself a lady of the night, that's exactly what he's calling Yang. So he is disrespecting the very series that he writes for, showing his hypocrisy there, as well as disrespecting his so-called friend, whom was Monty Ohm, who passed away. Yeah, so much for respecting your friend, huh, Miles? And also, the abuse is still going on at Rooster Teeth through the animators. They're still going through terrible work conditions, by the way. Rooster Teeth has done nothing to solve that problem. And we continue to see animators leave, and, they just acted like they escaped from purgatory. I mean, they have continued to go through abuse and terrible things. Rooster Teeth does not do anything to change that. And of course, it was like last year when they panicked because they thought they were going to be called out on it, and that's why they brought it up and said, oh, we're going to crunch time, for the animators and all that. Yeah, because they're still treating them awful. I mean, this company is built upon hypocrisy at this point. It's obviously not what it used to be when it started. I mean, this company is absolutely disgusting now. And I have to thank Gorn for this meme. He made this, and I think this meme is fantastic because it sums up Rooster Teeth. You know, born 2003, died 2020, cause of death, identity politics, and disrespect. And that's true. You know, they have jumped into politics, and that's all it's been for them. You know, they don't even make good creative entertainment anymore. And the thing is, they disrespect their fans. They don't care about the fans. They haven't for a long time, and they're just horrible and vile as a company. I mean, they're absolutely disgusting now. And, you know, for them to virtue signal, obviously, and hilariously get called out on their hypocrisy, well, think of it as they're virtue signaling because something scandalous has happened, and, you they know that it's probably going to come out very soon. And that's typically why a company will virtue signal because a scandal's about to happen. So get ready. Something's going to happen with Rooster Teeth, I'm sure. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and make sure you are still subscribed because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you are still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on Discord. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on Discord. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you. And have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.